Hello friends! Happy day to you. I hope you're having an amazing week so far. Do you hear that plane that flew over right when I started? Is that not so nice? Good timing, Jessica. Ay. So I am about to head out to Summit and I'm so super excited. But I wanted to jump on here and talk to you guys about some travel tips because I have been traveling a lot this summer. We've been to the beach, we've been to the lake. We just got back from a week-long cruise in Alaska where it's really tough to find good food. And so I wanted to talk to you about how to travel without feeling like you lose all the progress that you're gaining or that you gain a bunch of weight. I know that we were on the trip and one of my cousins said that the average weight gain on a cruise is 7 to 14 pounds, which I 1000% believe because there's just a ton of food everywhere and the options aren't that good unless you're paying attention. So here's the tips that I have for you because I want you to know that you can absolutely vacation and travel, thank you Erica, and still be successful with your goals. So I'm not saying that you need to like go and eat broccoli on your trip and not have fun. Oh, thanks Liz, I miss you. But I want you to know that you can still be successful and not lose progress. So these tips are to help you maintain, not to help you lose weight because I want you to enjoy, but I want you to maintain the results that you may already have seen, or maybe you just, wherever you're at, you don't want to come home and feel like gross. Because here's the thing, vacation's not fun if you feel like a fluffy, bleh, it's just not fun if you feel gross, and you feel gross when you put junk in your body. So here's my tips. Number one, these are non-negotiables. Number one, you have to get your water in every day no matter what. 80 ounces plus. 80 ounces plus. I know that sounds like a lot of water, but you can totally do it. It's 100% doable. That is a must. One of the biggest things people do on vacation is they don't drink any water because they're just not thinking about it. And when you travel, especially when you take flights, your body gets so bloated by going up and down in the altitude, or if you're sitting in the car a lot, or if you're eating a lot of food that's at restaurants, or like my case on a cruise, it's filled with so much extra sodium that you need that extra water to flush you out and keep you from feeling just blah, swollen, puffy, all of that. So 80 ounces of water plus, non-negotiable no matter what. Number two, you've got to get your greens. So if you do nothing else in your day, maybe you have chips and queso and margaritas, and we'll get to that point later, but if you eat nothing else in your day, you have to get 5 vegetable greens in. So maybe I like to do a big salad somewhere in my day. So airports now have really great salads. They're like $1,000, but so is everything else at the airport. So if you're traveling in an airport, go and find yourself a good salad dressing on the side instead of getting a barbecue taco or a piece of pizza. That's like, I see those everywhere because that just starts your trip off terrible, and who wants to feel bad before you even leave the dirt? Like, don't do that. And so you can find good healthy food, but make sure every day you have greens. Big salad is the easiest way to go because generally you can pick what's on top of it. You can put the dressing on the side. You can kind of control what's in it versus even when you get healthy, you know, green beans or broccoli or whatever, it's normally filled with butter and crap, and so then you end up feeling like junk anyway. So water, 80 ounces. Get your greens. Number three, pick your splurge. So this is super important. If you're somebody who likes to enjoy cocktails, I love my champagne. I love to be able to have a cocktail. So for me, I choose cocktails as my splurge, and I try to really keep it reined in on the food. I make good choices with my food. If I do get, you know, the dessert, or I get the appetizer, like on the cruise, there's just, I mean, food coming at you from all angles. Try it. Take a bite or two and then be done with it because you know that your splurge is because you want to be able to have a cocktail. If you don't like cocktails, you're like, I don't even drink, I don't even care. Great. Maybe your splurge is desserts. You enjoy those desserts and go all in, but with your appetizers, your main entrees, your snacks for the day, whatever it is, rein it in and have a healthy breakfast, have a healthy lunch, have your healthy dinner, splurge on the desserts. If you're a chips and queso person, that's where you splurge. You like the snacky food. Go crazy with your snacky food, but rein it in on the other meals because you can't just go balls to the wall, eat whatever you want from breakfast until dinner and expect to come home and not feel like a lousy lump. Like, it's just not going to happen. You have to choose. And you also want to feel good when you're on vacation. There's nothing worse than feeling bad about yourself when you're on vacation. And I promise if you put these tips into place, I promise you're going to feel better. 2 more tips. Number 4, get active. And I don't necessarily mean that you have to like bust out some dumbbells every day, although that's awesome. but make sure that you're active. If you're somewhere where you can take a hike, take a walk on the beach, go water skiing, go, do something that's going to get you up and moving and active, blood pumping. So if it's a quick workout that you can do without weights, that's what I like to do, because then it's done and everything else on top is bonus. But if you're doing something where you can go be active and go do something that's going to get you moving, gotta happen every day, because that will help you to feel so much better and it'll help you burn more calories, which is always a win-win, especially on vacation. Liz, take stairs on the cruise? Absolutely. Oh my gosh, I try to take the stairs everywhere I went because there's so many opportunities, but a lot of people just wait for the elevator, and I'm like, come on, just take those stairs. Because it's hard on a cruise. You're on a boat going nowhere, and there's only so many places to get exercise. Okay, tip number 5, and this is one that I always do too. So tip number 5, I drink Shakeology every single day, no matter what. Because even if I run into opportunities where there aren't good choices, the food isn't the best, I know that I'm going to get all of my vitamins, all of my superfoods. I know that those are still going to get in. So then I feel better, my body runs better, and I just have such a better day, because I know even if I have a terrible situation and there's no good options, I always have that as a backup, and I always have an extra one in my purse. So if I get stuck in the airport, if I get stuck somewhere and I want to eat, but I don't want to totally fill myself with junk, I know that I can drink that and I can feel good about it. It's got a serving of protein. It has all the vitamins that I need. It has all the superfoods that I need. It's got 5 servings of salads and greens in there. So if I run into issues, if I get that in, no matter what, I feel better. So those are my 5 tips. I hope that this helps. I would love to hear in the comments below maybe a tip that you love to use, or if one of these helps you. So you got to get all your water in. You got to work in. Jessie, this dress came from Old Navy. It was like $12 or something like that. One of those good steals. So get all your water in. Get active if you possibly can. Choose where you're going to splurge. You can't go crazy all over the place. And Shakeology will change your life. Okay, I hope you have an amazing day. It's time for me to go.